Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. Today I'm going to talk to you about 3.0 and beyond. Basically, the release roadmap. Before we start, Chris Roberts did say that each release will not be on a monthly basis like it was with the 2.0 releases. Some may take 2 months, some 3. There's no definite release date. Although with the new production schedule report, I expect we will get estimate dates when each patch approaches. So first up is 3.0. Which is, I think it was set to release next year sometime in maybe February, March. Earlier in the year than latter. This is to be called the Stanton system. It's going to have basic profession sort of functions, meaning the very first implementation of this profession, so built up from there on. First one being trading, the ability to buy and sell commodities via kiosks and NPCs among the various landing zones. Cargo transport as well. You can pick up hauling jobs between landing zones. There will be automatic cargo load and unload for the bigger ships and then manual cargo for the smaller ships. Piracy and smuggling is also coming. This is to establish secure and non-secure areas. AI security will respond to attacks. They'll add the ability to retrieve floating cargo from destroyed ships and create a buy and sell system for illicit cargo. Mercenary work as well, which follows on from this. They will create a service beacon system for combat assist contracts and create AI distress scenarios. Now this service distress beacon is where you can use your mobiGlas or even, your ship, which will allow you to put out a distress signal or a sort of rescue mission for players, real players, to take, for a small fee of course. Next up is bounty hunting as well. This is where you can accept the missions to terminate the wanted players and NPCs. Again, piracy, smuggling, mercenary work, bounty hunting, it all ties in. Same with cargo, so you've got the cargo runners who get attacked by the pirates, the bounty hunters and the mercenaries who come in and sort of protect you against the pirates, all plays in the same thing. New ships coming to 3.0 will be the RSI Ursa Rover, which is the rugged all-terrain vehicle. It's perfect for exploring the vast planets. The Drake Dragonfly, which is a fast, open cockpit ship, which can fly both in atmosphere and in space. Now it says the Caterpillar, but this is confirmed for 2.6, provided they get it out in time. If you want to see my Caterpillar update video, click the link below. It's a large modular cargo ship and has a mixed reputation. To some, it's a spacious, affordable hauler. To others, it's up to no good. Plus the RSI Constellation Aquila. This is the exploration variant of the classic Constellation series. So the system rollout for Stanton as well. You'll be able to travel around the various planets and stations within the Stanton system. Although technically it's a UEE system, all of these planets were sold to Megacorps to help fund the government, so they'll have their own security system. It also debuts the planetary tech. They're expanding on the Stanton system, so it's going to start with Artcore, Hurston, Microtech, Crusader, and Delamar, only because Delamar is ready. Plus there'll be new space stations, moons, and asteroid belts. So, 3.1 is going to be mining and refining. The basic profession functions are going to be mining, which is retrieving solid and gaseous commodities from planet surfaces, manual cargo transportation of this, and refining the materials. Refining and processing is to process the raw ore into purified commodities. Most shops will only deal in one or the other form. Initial implementation might be to have a dedicated shop handling the refining. Quantum interdiction is the ability to intercept players before they enter quantum travel, so pulling them out of quantum travel, stopping them from escaping. Refueling is to add refueling contracts to service beacons, again, so you can request a refuel from your mobiGlas. AI tankers and fuel requests, as well as player refueling requests, can be accepted. And escort, so this is to protect one or more ships from harm. They're going to add escort contracts to service beacon as well and implement quantum linking so multiple ships can jump together. Very cool. The new ships coming to 3.1 will be the Drake Cutlass Red and Blue. We know they're working on the Cutlass now. It's not going to take long. The Misk Hull C, which is a medium-sized cargo ship, one of the most common hauling ships for the Empire. This has about 4,500 standard cargo units. The Misk Prospector, which is a small mining vessel for solo operators, and the Origin 85X, which again has been confirmed to be in 2.6, so they must be knocking that off 3.1. Maybe we'll get a different ship if they get through it quick enough. There'll also be additional solar system locations, but nothing specified. So 3.2, which is to be salvage and repair. The basic profession functions will be salvaging, which is to strip commodities from ship hulls via handheld tools, retrieve crates and other valuables from derelicts or debris. Repair, which is to repair damaged ships via tools again. Later implementation will incorporate the Crucible, but for now it's just going to be handheld tools. And repair damaged satellites or stations. Then Mercenary again. Now this is more the covert operation, so patrolling an area of space, protecting stationary entities, advanced mission scenarios, so things like infiltration, retrieving data or an object from an enemy, and sabotage, plus hostage rescue missions, so they're just further developing the mercenary missions. The new ships will be the Constellation Taurus, which is the entry level for the RSI's Connie lineup, and the Phoenix, which is your luxury model, the Anvil Terrapin, which is a tough and rugged scanning and exploration ship, the Aegis Vanguard Harbinger, which is the variant of the Vanguard considered to be the bomber, and the Sentinel, which is the sort of electronic warfare variant, plus the Reclaimer, which is the industrial salvage ship. So excited for that. Again, additional solar system locations. So 3.3 will be farming and rescue. The basic professions will be farming, which allows you to plant and grow crops, harvest them when appropriate, and then sell them as a final product. Rescuing, which is to rescue NPCs from a variety of dangers, so powerless stations, damaged ships in decaying orbits, and evacuating personnel. The new ships will be the Anvil Carrack, which I'm sure a lot of you are waiting for. This is the long-range exploration ship, the 890 Jump, which is the luxury cruise liner from Origin, and the Banu Merchantman, which is the first Banu spaceship to be introduced into the game. It's basically a massive cargo ship. I know a lot of people are waiting on that one. Plus the Misk-reliant variants, also with some additional solar system locations. And then finally, 4.0, which will introduce jump points. Now, the basic profession functions that this introduces is travelling to multiple star systems, so they're going to expand the universe beyond the Stanton system. Also things like exploration and discovery to find unknown asteroids, derelicts, fuel sources, bases, commodity locations, scanning of space and services in order to utilise, share and sell information. Science and research is also coming in. This is to retrieve samples from space and planet-side locations for analysis, atmospheric manipulation, or scanning and analysing various phenomena. The ships for this will be the RSI Orion, which is your large mining platform, and the Crucible, which is the ship repairing garage, plus the additional solar system locations. So as I say, these aren't going to be rolled out every month. They are big packages. When they start bringing these new professions in, it is going to open up this game far more than what we have seen so far. Currently, all we see is combat, which is cool in itself. I do enjoy a bit of combat now and again, but it's getting a bit boring. I'm glad they're putting that in first because that gets it out the way for when these professions come in, where you can be a salvager, a trader, a mercenary, you can be a farmer, anything you so wish to be. Plus all these new ships. 2017 is definitely a time to be hyped for Star Citizen. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button, that really helps me get noticed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.